and welcome to this week's vlog. Zara and I have just had our nails done, as you would have seen in last week's vlog, because we've just ended last week's vlog, and it's 12 and a new magnet came out in Animal Kingdom just a few days ago, so I think we're going to pop there for the new magnet, maybe have a coffee, something like that. I don't know. I mean, it'll be pretty warm in Animal Kingdom, so we won't be staying in there, but we've got nothing else to do, so I thought, well, let's just have a pop over, pick up the new magnet, and then see where we go from there. So come along with us as we go and get the new magnet, which is Crush, by the way.
It's so cute.
You'll see it in not very long. We've just parked in Animal Kingdom. Seems very busy in the car park, doesn't it, Zara?
Yeah.
Although it is Saturday, so that's probably why. So we've just parked up and we're going to head in, we'll get the magnet, and then, I don't know, should we get a drink in here?
Yeah,
We'll see what we feel like. To be honest, Animal Kingdom is the one place that I know the least about, like food wise, drink wise, because, well, I just hardly come here. But we'll see what it's like today. At least it's fairly cloudy, which is good, keeping the heat off us. I don't know what the forecast is for the rest of the day, but last night it rained for hours, like hours and hours. So hopefully we don't get that while we're out today. These new Starbucks cups are so cute. $40. It's got a little Starbucks thing that hangs on the side, and it's got Mickey on one side. They've got that one and that hot coffee cup one as well. Love that. Zara's found this cushion. That's really nice, isn't it? That's $40. How much is this lantern? $45. And they've got this mug. That's $25. And then like a small like cookie jar. That's really cute. And these glasses as well were home, but it's got the pumpkin on it. Yeah, $19.99. The little, if I take it, these are like light up ones. Oh, they've got different things on the top. They've got a mini one and a Mickey one. These huge bags, which I don't really get, to be honest, because they're massive. $45. Cute ball. Got a Spirit jersey. That's quite nice. This is all of the new pink stuff. I like the mug. Is that a lounge fly?
I don't know. No. But
It's nice,
cute.
isn't it?
And then look, they have...
Got loads of Nightmare Before Christmas stuff.
That's so cute.
Yeah, they're cute. And I like this mug as well, because Ursula's my favourite villain. I like that, but is it a bit too clumpy? $24.99. I like how the handle's like a tentacle. Oh, what does it say? You got it, sweet cakes. No more talking, singing, zip. I love that.
That's so cute, actually.
We're home. The magnet is safely on the fridge. I like that one.
I like it too. These two are my favorite.
The Crush and the
What's his name?
Ray from...
Because it's sparkly, I like it.
Yeah, don't know why they've only done that one sparkly and not the rest. Anyway, they're all on the fridge. Got quite a lot actually. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And then there's one on the car.
There's one on the car, but that one on the car is the one that the yellow one, which is the original annual pass holder one that they're supposed to send to you in the mail. And I never got one, so Sue and Ashley gave me that one because it was a spare. So in just over a year, we've received 7 annual pass magnets. So
and 2 universal ones, but we could have had 3
2
because we could have
universal.
had the Christmas one.
Yeah. So yeah, there we go. So we're home from Animal Kingdom. It's rained on the way home, so I'm glad that we left when we did because I don't know whether the rain is going that way or not. And yeah, that's about it. What else are we going to do today, Zara?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, Zara relaced her Converse with some colourful laces. Let me show you. There we go. There's her laces. They're lovely. I think I've had an Amazon delivery actually while I've been out. Yeah, you go and get it for me.
The door this time.
Yeah, Animal Kingdom was very busy, but it is Saturday and also it's the last weekend before the kids in Florida go back to school. They all go back to school on Monday. I think some of them even started last week, but Zara goes back on Monday and yeah, this is obviously 2 weeks old by the time you're watching this. Is this my book? Amy, American Amy, wanted to start a book club with just us few girls. She was like, oh, is anybody interested in starting a book club and I want to get into reading more. And I was like, yeah. I said, I like reading, but well, I mentioned this in last week's vlog because we were looking for books in last week's vlog. So here is the first book. I got it off Amazon because they didn't have it in Books A Million. Oh, it's quite a thick one. Let's have a look. So this is it, Stephen King, The Institute. So let me know if you guys have read this one before. I've never read a Stephen King book, so I've got no idea. I've got no idea what it's going to be about.
Well,
although yesterday
yeah, it was in the horror.
It was in the horror section when the guy was trying to find it yesterday in Books A Million. Oh, were they? Yeah. So all of his genre is horror?
Well, all of
I know nothing.
That whole section that said horror was Stephen
Yeah,
King.
it was. Yeah, so there we go. So this afternoon, after I've done a little bit of stuff on the computer, I might start and read my book. We've got a month to read it. So yeah, I mean, I'll be able to do that. I can read a whole book in 9 hours on the aeroplane. So if I just read a little bit every day, and I also got a bookmark from Books A Million yesterday, which I don't think I showed on the vlog last week. I'm sorry if I did. I'm repeating myself. It's just got some cakes on it and it says, buy me books, read to me, and one more page. So I got that yesterday in Books A Million. No, there's nothing else exciting to report, really. Really isn't. Tomorrow we are going back into Disney. We're going to Epcot because Amy managed to get a reservation for GO82, which if you watched a few weeks ago, we tried to get in there without a reservation. No chance. They weren't going to let you in. So she managed to get one in fact, it was for today originally, but then one of the girls couldn't make it today for some reason, so we changed it to tomorrow. It is at 11:30, so we're going in and drinking a cocktail at 11:30, and I'm going to drive because the other Amy has a bit of an eye infection, so I'm going to drive tomorrow. We'll only be having one cocktail and then we'll probably have a bit of a wander around, so by the time I drive again it'll be absolutely fine. But I think Zara's pointing at herself. What?
I'm going.
Zara's hoping to go on Guardians of the Galaxy because Julie's taking her boys and I think they have a DAS pass, so Zara will hopefully get to go on Guardians with them. I did look this morning for a lightning lane and it was already at 4 p.m. and I was like, oh, we won't be in there till 4 o'clock. I should have done it yesterday, but I just forgot. So hopefully she can get on it. But other than that, she said she's willing to queue for it. If not, because she cannot go into GO82, it's 21 and over. So if you make a reservation for there, just be aware that it's 21 and over. And also this week is the reservations are being released for the new bar in Magic Kingdom, which will be the first ever place that you can buy alcohol in Magic Kingdom. It is completely alcohol free in there up to now, and they've built a Pirates of the Caribbean themed bar called the Beacon Barrel, and it's going to be obviously attached to the Pirates of the Caribbean ride. So if you've been in there recently, you've seen that the shop is like half blocked off. Now, rumour has it that the bar is extremely small. So I think that the reservations are going to be really hard to come by. But Amy's going to get up on, I think it's Wednesday morning, because they're going to be released. This again will be old news by the time you're watching this, but I will let you know if we do get a reservation this week for that. So that's something else to look forward to. I'm sure we'll get in there at the end, won't we? We've still got all of this school mess on this table, so we definitely need to tidy that up. Also this morning, I told you guys that we were going on the Royal Caribbean's brand new ship, Star of the Seas. And this morning it arrived in Port Canaveral for the very first time. So I think people had gone to like watch its arrival, but it was at 5:30 in the morning or something, because it still looked not dark outside, but it was still only just getting light. And they had the like water cannons coming out of the tug and everything. Oh my God, it looks incredible. I cannot wait. What have we got? What we're in now, August, September, October, November. We've got 3 months to wait. But never mind, at least it's booked and I'm very excited for that. So I'm going to stop waffling for now, and I'll probably pick you guys up in the morning when we go to Epcot. I'm not going to vlog too much of Epcot. I'll show you a little snippet of the bar and also the prices, which I think are going to be pricey. Pricey, yeah. So good job I'm driving, because otherwise multiple cocktails, well, we'll just need a bank loan, won't we? But you have to try these things, don't you? So we'll see you in the morning. Good morning everybody, and welcome to Sunday. We're nearly going out the door in a second. I'm just warming up this cinnamon roll for Zara to eat before we go out. We're going to Epcot. We've got a reservation for GO82, so we will show you what that's like. Expensive, that's what it's going to be like. It's at 11:30. I'm driving, so I'll just be having one drink and maybe something from the snack menu, and that'll be about it. Yesterday, my neighbour invited me in for a couple of drinks. She was having her sisters over for their birthday, and there was a happy birthday sign out the front, so I texted her and said, oh, happy birthday to whoever's birthday it is. And she said, oh, come in, meet my sisters, have a drink. So I went in just for one drink. They were so lovely, and she introduced me as the nice neighbour, so I was happy about that. Anyway, she sent me home with a plate full of cakes and things, and one of them was a cinnamon roll. I said to Zara, oh, you can have that for your breakfast in the morning. I've just warmed it up, but I think I've nuked it actually. But it smells good. I've had some yogurt and banana for my breakfast. Like I say, I'll probably get a snack in the GO82 anyway. I don't know how it works in there, whether you have to order food. I don't think so, but I think you can go in for just a drink. We'll soon find out. So the girls are mostly on their way. We're going to pick up American Amy because I think I said that she's got an eye infection or something. So we're going to pick up Amy so she's not having to drive, and she lives just 2 minutes down the road anyway. She's got her Guardians of the Galaxy t-shirt on that she got in the outlets last week. So that was a bargain, wasn't it? But then you've also got your eye on something else, haven't you, in the Guardians shop? Yeah. Yeah, so there we go. There's Sunday. I've just been out and put the bins out, and it looks like a beautiful day. Look at the mess, the kitchen top. We'll clean that up when we come back. We'll do that later. It's not important, is it? I've just spoken to Jason. He is in New York and he's heading over to San Diego today. He did send me a video actually. I think, I don't know where he was going to and from. It's only a very short one. I'll enter it for you now. Hope you enjoyed that. Hopefully you might get some more this rotation, but he has to be without passengers to get these videos, so he can't just do that every day. Yeah, so there we go. Come with us to Epcot, and we possibly might call in Publix on the way home because tomorrow is school, and I know I'm sad about it as well. And obviously she needs to take something to eat to school, so we'll have a think about that while we're out and possibly call in Publix on the way home and get some fresh bits and pieces. Have I heated that too much? I've heated the cinnamon roll too much. Oh well. Right, okay, come to Epcot with us. Back in my favourite place. I feel like I haven't been here for ages. I don't know when the last time I came to Epcot was. Zara and Amy have just both been stopped at security, so I'm just waiting for them. They're over here somewhere in this security queue. There's nobody waiting actually. They should be out in a second. I think Amy and Julie are already here. I'm not sure about Chloe. Haven't heard from her yet. There's 5 of us in the reservation. Zara's going to meet up with Mikey and Alex. And she'll probably just get herself something to eat or whatever. Oh, here she comes. Here she comes. You're being searched. Where's your power bank? Ah, right. You usually bring your power bank?
No, I don't.
No. Here we go, we're going up the stairs. Ooh, goes on forever. We've got fresh towel. Wait, you see the artwork on the wall. Look at that with the monorail on, I want that. Look. As an Epcot girlie, I love this place. So my first drinks here, I've ordered 2. This is the peach smash, and it comes with a little biscuit. He said it's got mascarpone and peach on it. So let's try this drink.
Keep it. So in Publix, I have it.
Oh wow, that is very good. My god, that is amazing. That tastes like a whiskey sour, but peach flavoured. It's very good. And then this is the little biscuit that it comes with.
And then I'm going to have a non-alcoholic drink. And of course, just regular like waters and sodas and stuff. And then I'm also going to have like
very good.
Like the syringes.
And this is my second drink, which is a mocktail, and it's the Manhattan. I'll find the name of it. I'll put the name of it on the screen. I'll put the name of both of them on the screen. This one has coffee in it. It's very interesting. So let's try this, the mocktail.
A drink food, $50, and then $20.
Oh, it doesn't taste like coffee.
One every 20 minutes. I mean, I'm
I
like,
don't really know what it tastes like. It's not very strong in flavour. It definitely doesn't taste like it's got coffee in it. It's nice. So my charcuterie board has arrived, and it looks incredible. It's much bigger than I thought it was going to be. It's got all different cheeses and meats and some breads. It looks incredible. We could have shared one, Chloe. Oh, it's got pickles. Zara will be jealous. She loves pickles. And the spread has got like, looks like fruit in it. Maybe it's cranberries. Let's try some of the blue cheese. Cheese is nice. It's not too strong. I know. Some meat. We're definitely going to be full up after this, aren't we?
Set the best spicy. Challenge accepted.
The lounge was great, guys. Well worth it. It was expensive, so obviously think about it before you go in. The drinks are not cheap. It is a full bar, so they do normal drinks as well. He said if you want an espresso martini, or the guy was very, very good, very helpful. He explained everything that was on the charcuterie board. He was very knowledgeable, which I think when you're paying those kind of prices, that's what you expect. The charcuterie board was big enough for 2 people. I am stuffed, but I thought, I'm eating it. Like, really, me and Chloe should have shared because she ordered the same thing, but we didn't know how big it was going to be. So it was well worth the experience. If you guys are in the area and you can get a reservation, I would definitely recommend it. So we're all together now. We've picked Zara up and we are heading in to ride Soarin'. And then, I don't know, me and Zara might head home. I'm not sure yet. Looks as if it might rain actually. But it's a lovely temperature. It's warm, but it's nowhere near as warm as what it has been. So I'm thankful for that. But yeah, I'm absolutely stuffed. It was so good.
Okay, you're headed for the billboard. This plan's never gonna work. Rocket! Well, okay, I'm locked onto your vehicle. We'll be right behind you. Nothing to worry about.
Unless we cannot stop this unusually large man, then you're likely doomed.
Was useless to follow me. What is that noise?
Boys, no one's gonna stop rock and roll from existing. What have we done?
I think we jumped back.
We're home from Epcot. We had such a good day. We've been there all day. I really didn't expect. I thought, oh, we'll be home by about 2 o'clock. But no, it's now 10 to 6 and I've literally been in the house 15 minutes. I've just quickly got changed into my comfy clothes because we were a little bit damp. We got caught in a bit of a, well, it wasn't a bit of a rainstorm, it was a proper rainstorm. We hid in Club Cool for about 45 minutes because as we come off Guardians, it was I was like, it's going to chuck it down. And the Apple weather said 30 minutes. Well, it was about 3 before it started coming down. Anyway, we just ran in Club Cool. So when Ashley had only just got there, so felt a bit awful really because we've stood in Club Cool with them for about 45 minutes and chatted. But then they then at Epcot, although as we were coming out, it was clearing up. So hopefully they get a dry couple of hours there. But Guardians was absolutely brilliant. We got Everyone Wants to Rule the World, and that was what Zara had wanted to get. So we were singing all the way around. It was so fun. That ride is just so good. If you've never been on it, I can't describe to you how good the ride is. It is absolutely the best ride in Walt Disney World. There's no doubt about it. No doubt about it. So then we just waited for a break in the rain, and then we walked back to the car, and we are home. So I'm going to cook a HelloFresh for dinner. I really can't be bothered and I would love to just have a takeaway or something, but I'm not going to. I'm going to cook the HelloFresh. I think we've got a chicken salad or something. And yeah, we're about to have another storm. It's black outside again. It already has rained here though because the road was wet as I was coming in the street. So tomorrow, I'm probably not going to vlog much for here tomorrow because I'm going to go out and do some shopping in the morning. So I'll obviously vlog that as the shopping vlog. Zara starts high school tomorrow. So we are up early doors to get her to school because she starts quite early. So that's going to be a shock to the system, getting up. And she seems quite positive about it though. She's just gone in the shower. But she seems positive, and obviously I'm being positive because, well, you have to be. You know, I don't want her to go, but what can you do about that? She's just packed her bag. Although there was one notebook that we were missing, and when we've looked, she did actually order it on Amazon and it hasn't been delivered. It says it's coming Tuesday, but I'm sure on the first day the teachers aren't going to be like bothered if she doesn't have every single thing that was on the list. Yes, that is the HelloFresh box behind me, by the way, still there. I need to just go and put it in the other bin, but I just haven't. So thank you for coming along with me today, and honestly I'm so grateful for those girls. We've had such a fun day. We've just laughed and we've chatted, caught up. It's just so nice. Like, there's just no pressure at all of what we're going to do next. It's just, let's make some plans. Our next plans are to go to Hollywood Studios and do Fantasmic, because nobody's done that for a long time. So we might do that in a couple of weeks' time or whatever. I don't think we'll see Chloe for a while because Chloe is off to Australia. Lucky Chloe. But by the time this vlog comes out, she will already be there. Anyway, I'm waffling again, Anna. I'm waffling about nothing. So I will pick you up in the morning. I'll let you know. After I've dropped Zara off at school, I'll pick you up and I'll let you know how she was and how the drop-off was, and hopefully I'm not going to be a crying mess. Did anybody, like, has anybody watched me for over a year and the state of me last year when I dropped her off to middle school? Because obviously she didn't know anybody, and now at least she knows people. But yeah, I was, well, multiple days I dropped her off and came away crying from that last year. Not nice at all, not nice. But we're all going to be fine this year, aren't we? We're all going to be good. I've dropped her off. She's gone. Her first day of high school. She was fine. She was positive, and she said the only thing that she was nervous about was not finding the classrooms, but it's not a massive school and it did seem very well laid out when we went for the orientation last week. So I said, you're not going to get lost. It's not that big of a school. And then we went into the drop-off line, and as we got right to the front of the drop-off line, her friend was there talking to one of the teachers. So she was like, there's Victoria. So I said, well, go and speak to her. So she got out, and like I say, she was there with a friend. So that made me feel a little bit better that she wasn't walking to the classroom just on her own. But yeah, I've got that pit in my stomach, you know, when you just feel ill. That's the only way I can describe it. I've managed to get her to eat a piece of toast this morning, which is a triumph, and persuaded her to take some lunch because I thought, I know she's going to need it, but she just, I don't know. Anyway, I said, once you get there and you see what everybody else does and you get the feel for things and everything like that. But she was okay. She was positive about it. And she's very good at, when the alarm went off at 6, it was pitch black. I think we could probably push that to 15:15, really. It just depends how she feels when she starts getting on the school bus, which she is going to do. But yeah, it was pitch black at 6 o'clock. I was like, I can't believe it's black outside. Not even like a peep of sunrise. But Zara said that she looked and the sunrise isn't until 6:55. So, yeah, but at least I suppose when they go in that early on a morning, it's a little bit cooler on a morning. But from next year, I think they will start a little bit later because of some law that's been passed or something. But yeah, there we go. First day of high school, and I'm back to being on my own during the day. I said to Jason yesterday, the reason why it's strange for me now is because she has not left my side the whole summer, whereas usually when we lived in Qatar, we always travelled in the summer, always back to the UK, doing different things. Then she would go to her dad's, she would go away with different family members, so it would be really, really busy, whereas this year's been completely different to us, staying here the whole summer. and she hasn't been anywhere other than by my side. So I've lost my little sidekick during the day. I'm going to miss her. But she has to go to school, doesn't she? So we're going to be positive about it. And she's going to be fine. She's going to have loads of lovely friends. And I'll stop worrying. So there we go. It's Monday morning. Plans for today, well, I will like get a wash and not look like this. I have washed my face and put my contact lenses in and brushed my teeth, but that's about it. So I'm going to have a shower, I'm going to have some breakfast, and then I'm going to go out and film a shopping vlog, and I'm going to meet some followers that I've met a few times before. They're over here at the moment. I'm going to meet them for like an early lunch in somewhere new. So that would be really nice. That's about it really. By the time I've done that, it will be time to come back and pick her up. I'm not sure what the pickup's going to be like. So come with me today, and yeah, hopefully Zara is happy to chat to you guys later on and let you know how her day went. If not, then I will give you a little bit of an update. So most of the day has passed and I am now waiting for Zara to come out of school. She did text me at lunch and say that she loved it. That was her words. I said, "Are you okay?" She said, "Yeah, I love it." So hopefully she's had a really good day. I've been at the outlets filming a shopping vlog which will have already been out last week, and then I went to a new place to try for lunch, which I did include in last week's vlog, but I will give you a little bit of a clip here now. And it was called Chicken Salad Chick, and it was at the Vineland Point. They've got like other things there. They've got like an Aldi. Oh, the car's moving, hang on. I don't know where I was then, but the car started moving round. They've obviously let us in. Obviously, it's my first day here, so I've got no idea how the pickup works. I just know she finishes at like 2:15, or I think that's the time she finishes anyway, but I'm in the snake now, in the school, so hopefully she'll be out soon. It's 5 past now. I can't remember what I was saying to you. So we went to Chicken Salad Chick, and I met some of my lovely followers from Germany, Konstantin, Svea and Carlotta. And thank you very much for the lovely gifts, which I will show you guys when I get home, because I've already dropped them off at home because there was chocolate and stuff in them. So this is where we've been for lunch, and it was really good. I'll definitely be going back there again. And I was going to run into the Aldi there for some fresh bits and pieces, but I just didn't have time. I thought if I go in there, I'm going to get waylaid and I'm going to be rushed. So I came home, quickly ran in the house, dropped the stuff off, and then I'm now here at the school waiting to pick up Zara. So this afternoon I will definitely have to pop to Publix because I've got no fresh fruit. Yeah, there's nothing really fresh in the house, to be honest. So I'll definitely have to do that. And there was something else I was going to tell you as well, but I can't really remember. Also, when I was out shopping this morning in the outlets, I'm trying to think what shop I was in. I think I was in the Character Warehouse, and one of our lovely followers came up to me and said hello. Her name was Ruth, and I thought, I'm not going to forget that because I had a lovely Auntie Ruth, so I won't forget that name. And they were here on holiday, so I hope you enjoy the rest of your trip, and thank you for saying hello. Yeah, the Character Warehouse this morning, I didn't buy anything, but they had some nice bits and pieces in, actually. It's just so busy in there, and you've got to be committed. You've got to be committed that you're going in hands-free, and I can't really do that when I'm vlogging. I can't really be picking things up because it's just annoying, not when I've got the camera in one hand anyway. But unfortunately, they did have the low-key ears in there that Zara paid full price for only 10 days ago. So that's such a shame because she paid, well, they'll have been $34.99 minus the annual pass discount. So I think she paid about $29 for them, and they were $7.99 in there. So that's a bit of a shame, but that's the way it is. When things are not that popular, they go in the Character Warehouse. So I'm going to leave you for now, and then I'll pick you up when we're at home, and I'll show you the bits and pieces that we've got, and also I'll show you what I buy from Publix. She's had a great day. There we go. I can stop worrying now. She said it was really good. She said she's made some new friends, people who were new completely to the school. So I suppose that's good because they don't know anybody either. And she said she had lunch with a new friend. Yeah, so there we go. She's all good. She's gone upstairs to get changed. She's going to come to Publix with me. But I just thought I'd show you a few bits of the German goodies that we've got. So we've got a few German beers. Well, not a few. We've got like 5 different German beers. And the last time they brought us German beers, Jason drank all of them. So this time I'm definitely going to taste some, but I will save them till Jason comes home. There's all sorts of different ones. And then a cider as well. Love cider. And then some jam. Some Werther's Originals. Some German Haribo. And these, I've already had one of these. The marzipan sweets, they are delicious. If you don't like marzipan though, you won't like them because it's literally just marzipan and chocolate. And then some of these biscuits. But the best thing is, if you can remember our New York vlog a few weeks ago when we went in this German pub and I had the currywurst, which we've also tried in Germany as well. She brought me some currywurst mixes. So I'm excited to make that. I'll have to Google Translate it because it's all in German on the back. But I think you just add water and yeah, it looks pretty simple anyway. So, and she suggested that I got the sausages from Aldi because she said they sell German sausages in there. So I'm not going to go to Aldi now because, well, I can't be bothered. I'm just going to go to Publix because it's close and get the things that we need. But later in the week, I think we'll have a trip to Aldi. I know that the last 2 times I went in there, I was like, no, I don't like it. So I think I'm going to go to a different one because the one closest to me is not that great. So we'll go to Aldi later in the week, eh? We'll have a little look around and see what they've got to offer. But I'm feeling so much better now I know that she's in from school and she's positive about it. Yeah, so I'll stop. You guys are probably sick of me whinging about it. But it is a worry, isn't it? It is a worry. Anyway, so I will catch up with you guys in a bit. I'll let you know if we find anything exciting in Publix. She's in from school and getting a drink from Publix. What are you getting? Oh, I'm going to get some of these peaches. I wonder what these are like. Donut peaches.
There's probably just been in the
Zara wants grilled cheese for her tea, so we need sliced cheddar.
but I wanted like
What are you looking for? Yeah? And then for lunch?
Cocoa Puffs.
Zara's saying she would love Cocoa Pops for breakfast if it was the English ones.
They're too
Because she said they're
sugary.
too sugary here.
They're too sweet.
You're not going to get... They're all going to be the same here.
I would eat cereal for breakfast if I could have those.
I suppose cereal on a whole is not good for you anyway, is
No,
it?
but it's worse here. You can taste it.
Coming up the international aisle, it's here, seaweed, to see if we've got any bratwurst for our currywurst. No bratwurst. We're going to give these a try. We're back from Publix. Put most of it away, but I got these beer brats to try and do the currywurst tomorrow. They're probably not the right type of sausages, but I couldn't find anything else that like resembled German sausages. So anyway, I'm just making Zara a sandwich, and Zara also picked up some
Pumpkin spice Krispy Kreme, but they're like the cake.
a 6-pack. There's
Yeah,
only
but
2 of us.
there was only a
But
six.
I said she has had a like first day at school. We can have some treats, can't we? And I already told them that you said you had a good day. She just told me something really funny though. I thought only in America. She said that the bell, when the bell went. Sorry, I'm rattling around in that bread packet. When the bell went, it was like movie theme tunes. She said it was
The first one was Mission Impossible.
Mission
The second
Impossible.
one was like the Michael Myers.
Michael
one.
Myers horror movie.
And then like there's just loads of like trumpets.
Put them in the freezer.
I forgot.
Yeah. So I was like, that is hilarious. She can wear what she wants to go to school, and she said that people literally had anything on. And then, yeah, they play Michael Myers as the bell. That's hilarious. She said it made me want to run. I went, well, maybe that's their aim. Maybe they want you to run because they like, right, put this on, and then they all run to the classrooms. she's had a good day, so that's really good. So tomorrow, I'm trying to think what's on the agenda tomorrow. Not much. I need to have a bit of a chill day, to be honest. I feel exhausted. I said to Zara, I feel like I've been to school all day. I feel completely exhausted. So I think I'm going to have a chill day, and then tomorrow night we'll make that bratwurst for dinner, currywurst. So I'll show you that. I think we'll have that with some sweet potato, because we've just got some sweet potatoes. And hopefully it tastes like the one we had in that German restaurant in New York, and I have had it in New York as well. Not New York, I've had it in Germany as well. But we didn't buy anything else exciting from Publix. We did buy some mushy peas out of the British Isle though. I think they were like $3 or something. I said when Jason comes back I'll do us like pie and peas one day. And we got more of this bacon. If you're here and you like bacon, get this, because it's honestly, it's really good. Doesn't smell the house out when you're cooking. Anyway, so I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Good morning everybody, and happy Tuesday. Today I am going to go out and do a couple of jobs. It's already 11 o'clock. I've been editing the shopping vlog from yesterday, and it's took me a lot longer to edit than it usually does, because I'd done the outlets, which would have come out last week for you guys. But it's the music. The music is so loud in the outlets, and obviously you're not allowed that for YouTube. So it's okay if you're talking over it, but if you're not talking over it, and obviously you're not talking every second. I know I do talk a lot before you say that, but it's just annoying because it's like little bits inside of you speaking and then not speaking. Ugh. Anyway, I've done it. It's finished. So I've got a couple of like odd jobs to do today. I've got a package to send to Zara's friend while she's still in the US. It should have been sent 2 weeks ago and I completely forgot about it. So I must do that today because she won't be in the US for much longer. She'll be heading back to Qatar. So I need to send that. Then also the stuff for school, the donations that I got, I'm going to drop them in. I didn't want Zara to take them in because I thought she's not going to want to carry all that extra stuff into school. So I thought I'll just go in and drop them off. But I don't want to, I think their lunch break starts in about 30 minutes. So I don't really want to go when they're on lunch because it'll just be really busy. So I think I'll go out now, do my other jobs, and then I'll drop that off on my way back home. And then I'll probably come home for a little bit before I go back out for Zara. She was very happy to go into school this morning, said she was tired, but then getting up at 6 a.m. when you usually lay in bed till 1 p.m. is a big difference. So it's going to take her a while to adjust to that schedule. I could tell last night by like 9 p.m. she was flagging. I was like, just go to bed. And she was like, oh, I don't want to go to bed yet. It's too early. I was like, if you're tired, go to bed. But I don't know. You know what kids are like. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do those jobs today and we're going to get them ticked off the list. And I might get a Dunkin' coffee while I'm out. I've got a cap on because I have greasy hair and I couldn't be bothered to wash that as well as do everything else this morning. And I'll wash it in the morning before I'm going to meet Pippa tomorrow for a coffee. Somewhere new. It's somewhere like the opposite direction to like Disney World and everything like that. So not in the touristy area at all, but it looks like a quaint little place. So I always like to go to new places for coffee. Yeah, so let's go and do some jobs. So job number 1 done. I've done the post office. I've sent Zara's friend's parcel. That should be there in a few days' time. So there's job 1 done. Now I'm at Dollar Tree. I thought I would have a little pop into Dollar Tree and see if they have any like little bits of school things to go in the donation box. And then there's a couple of things I want to look for as well. So I'm going to quickly pop in there and then I'm going to go to Dunkin'. I think I am going to end up falling on the lunch time at school, but I just thought that they might not have let me in if it was lunchtime. I don't know. I'm sure it'll be fine. Obviously, as long as you show your ID and you've got a child that goes to that school, then I can't see it being an issue. But the only downside with Dollar Tree and their back to school stuff is it's priced at $1.25. Although that is quite a big packet, but they were only like 65 cents in Target. And the notebooks and stuff as well. So sometimes it's actually cheaper just to buy it in Target. Well, their sweets are well stocked today in the Dollar Tree. Look at all them. 4 baskets. So I got my iced latte from Duncan, and I also got the reception staff for the school some donuts. I had like a voucher thing for like half price, so yeah, I got them as well. So I'm going to go and drop them off at the school now, and then I'm going to go home. I think, yeah, it's only 5 to 12, so I'm just going to go home, get some jobs done at home, and then I'll go back and pick Zara up in a bit. So hopefully so good. I didn't get myself a donut because we bought those pumpkin ones yesterday and I ate 1.5, and then when I looked on the back they had 290 calories in them. I was thinking, oh my god, but never mind. I'm back home and my Shein's come. Well, half of it, the other half's not here, but I ordered, this is like cruise things, by the way. I want to get like a separate pile. I'm going to, once all of my guests have gone, I'm going to start with like my pile for the cruise. So I ordered 2 new swimsuits from there. I've had swimsuits from there before and they're absolutely fine. Just, this is just a blue one with like a tie detail on the side. So I'll try them on in a bit. And then a plain black one, because the other black swimsuit I've got, I'm not that fussed on it. So I thought I'll just order a plain black one. It's got like a cut like that along the top. That looks a bit big actually. I'll have to try them on. And then I ordered this green swimsuit cover up just for like one of the port days when you have your swimsuit underneath, but it's just like a V-neck type romper. So that looks like that'll be all right. And then this denim like romper thing come. I can't remember ordering this. I'm going to have a look on I'm looking at the packet thinking, what have I ordered that's denim? Because I would never order jeans or anything off Shein. I think it's like jeans is a really funny one, isn't it? You've got to try them on basically. And I'm thinking, what have I ordered that's denim? Anyway, I mean, I'll try it on and keep it if it's all right, but it's like a denim romper. It's quite nice actually. I'll have to go and try it on in a second and see if I like it. The only thing is it's got that funny denim smell. Anybody, when you buy new denim and it has a really awful strong smell, these shorts were the same, these Judy blue shorts that I've got on, they're fine now. They've obviously been washed a few times, but even after the second wash, I could still smell, and that has got the same smell of it. It must be something to do with the material. Anyway, so there we go. There's a few items from Shein come. I'll try them on in a second. Zara's last bits have come from Amazon, which was some two subject notebooks that she ordered from Amazon, a pack of 3. So they've just come. That's all she was waiting for. That was all of her school stuff complete. I've just dropped the stuff into the school. The lady it was very busy going in there at break time. There was just kids everywhere and there was a queue of them waiting to the desk. So I was like letting them go first because I thought I'm not in a rush and they're on their break. But she was like, I gave her the donuts. I said, oh, they're just for the staff to share. And she was like, oh, thank you very much. And then I said, I've got some donations for my daughter's teachers. And she was like, oh, she looked like quite surprised. I was thinking, well, the teachers were asking if we could donate anything. So is it something that not many people do? Or, and the thing is, it's getting round to doing it, isn't it? You think, oh yeah, I can donate something, but you just don't get round to doing it. But when I read this poem on Facebook yesterday, and it really touched me, and I'd already bought the stuff for the donation anyway, but it really made me think I must go and drop that off tomorrow. And it was this poem about how teachers were nagging kids about not having a pencil, and then it went into like the reason why they don't have a pencil is because they're obviously not being looked after at home, and they've not got any clean clothes, they've not had a wash, and they've got no food in the fridge, they're hungry, and a pencil is the last thing on their mind. And I just read it, and then there was a comment underneath, And somebody had commented saying, I grew up like that. My mum used to go missing for weeks and I would be left at 13-year-old to fend for me and my 2 younger siblings. I can't believe, I know that not everybody is fortunate, but that somebody would do that to their children, I don't understand. I just don't understand. And I thought, the thought of somebody not having something for school just really breaks my heart. And for the sake of an extra $30, you know, on stuff that's tax-free because it's back to school and also reduced in price because it's back to school, you know, I can afford to go and drop a bag of $30 stuff off. But yeah, so, and as I was walking back to the car, I heard the lady making an announcement over the tannoy saying, Mr. So-and-so and Mrs. So, please come to the reception, you've got a package. So hopefully they get them and yeah, it goes to somebody who needs it. So there we go, there's my good deed done for the day. So I think I might try these Shein things on. I've got an hour or so before I need to go back to school for Zara, so I'm going to empty the dishwasher, tidy up. I'm going to tidy this table up because it's a mess, where I've just dumped all of that school stuff on it. And then, yeah, then we'll go for Zara, see how her second day went. I've just tried the Shein bits on, and as I thought, the black swimsuit is too big. I thought by looking at it, it looked really big, which is a shame because it's the same size as the blue one. The blue one fits, the blue one's fine. And this denim, like jumpsuit, romper, whatever you want to call it, was meant to be a denim dress. I knew I hadn't ordered that. I just went on the order there and it was meant to be like a like short denim dress, like a V-neck. And they've sent this romper, which is such a shame that it doesn't fit. It's way too tight on my boobs. It's like this. Because if I ordered the bigger size, it would be too big on the bottom, which is the story of my life. That's what clothes are always like for me. So yeah, it's a shame because it's nice quality as well, but it doesn't fit. So that will have to go back. I'm just hoping that they accept the return because it's a different item, but that's what they've sent me. In the black swimsuit, but I might as well wait till the rest of the order arrives first and then I'll return them all in one go, because I would have thought with Shein, I'm likely to be subject to the cost of the return. I'm not sure, because if we ever ordered Shein in Qatar, it was you order it and you keep it because you could never return it. So, which is, that was what happened in Qatar a lot of times, even for like main shops and things, you only had some of them 3 days to return things, 7 days to return things. They never had like a 30-day return policy on any of their shops. So it was like, if you buy it, you sort of keep it if you haven't already tried it on. But obviously with Shein, that is not possible. Anyway, so I got 2 things out of that order. The swimsuit and the green cover-up is really nice. I'm just thinking, I sort of wished I'd ordered the green cover-up in either just a black or a white, because now I seem to have a couple of odd colour cossies that don't match the cover up, because I bought that brown cover up from Target last week. Anyway, whatever, I'll figure it out. Just need to get a plain coloured cossie as well. That's a little bit later on, a lot later on actually. Me and Zara have just been making some badges for the meetup next week, which if you're watching this on the day that this vlog comes out, it's actually tonight. So I'll show you them in a bit, or I'll show you them over the next couple of days, because we'll hopefully get them made this week. But I'm going to make the currywurst. I've just Google translated the back just to make sure I had it correct. I thought I could read it, to be honest. I can't speak German, but you know when you can sort of read what it means. But I just wanted to confirm whether kaltes, if that's how you say it, meant hot or cold, and it means cold. So it says 200 millilitres of cold water, add to the packet, and then bring it to the boil, and then pour it back over the sausage. So I've just put the sausages back in the fridge, but there were those ones that I showed you from a couple of days ago, the beer brats from Publix, which I know aren't going to be the best thing, but it was the closest I could find without going to Aldi. And I wasn't near an Aldi. So I've got the air fryer on, and I've got some sweet potato chips in there, or sweet potato fries. And then I'm just going to leave that for another 10 minutes before I start the sausages and the sauce, because they'll take a while. So I'll let you know how it turns out. I hope it tastes good, because I'm hungry. There's the finished currywurst and sweet potato fries. Hopefully it tastes good. Let's do a taste test. Yeah, video. Everybody wants to know how the currywurst is. It's probably going to be red hot. I'm just cleaning up from the curry. Excuse the mark on my head, it's off where I've had a cap on all day. The only problem is some spilt on the kitchen top and now it's stained it. So I've just poured neat bleach on it to try and bleach the stain out. It's actually not coming out on the camera, but it's like a patch here. So I'm just going to leave that for 5 minutes and hopefully it comes out. Good morning everybody and welcome to Wednesday. Today I've come to meet Pippa and I've come to somewhere that I've only ever been once, called Bartow. It's took me about 45 minutes to drive here, more because of it's like traffic lights the whole way, but I'm not sure how far Pippa lives away from here, but I sort of thought we'd meet somewhere in the middle. Anyway, it looks like it's quite like an old-fashioned town. It looks quite old-fashioned. The only concerning thing is I've passed about 4 shops that say bail bonds, so maybe a lot of people need bail around here. I'm not sure, but anyway, it looks quite cute. So I'm not sure I'm going to have much time to show you around. I've parked somewhere that says 2-hour parking, and I think it looks as if it's outside of the courthouse because there's people going in with like paperwork and things. Can you see there? And it looks like the type of place that looks like a bit of a courthouse or some kind of government building anyway. But I found this coffee shop online. I think it's called Unfiltered, and it looks really cute inside, like really unusual, and I love finding new coffee shops. So let's go and have a coffee with Pippa. See, look how cute these streets look. I love this. Like proper old style American. Looks like we've got loads of little boutiques. Look at this little cafe, Sweet Magnolias. Oh my god, that looks so cute. They've got birds outside in a cage. Seems like if the weather was a little bit cooler, then it looks like there's a bit of an outside scene here, which is nice to see. I love looking around new places, especially when they look as cute as this. There's a big grand building opposite me. Wait, I'll show you. Maybe that's the courtroom. Look at that place. It's got a big like silver roof. Oh, that says boutique and designer thrift. Wow, what time is it? Oh, it doesn't open till 11. Maybe me and Pippa might come and have a look at that in a bit when we've had coffee. Looks like all the shops around here open at 11. That looks like a nice shop as well, doesn't it? Well, you can't really see, but I can sort of see from the window, so yeah, we'll definitely have a look in there. Let's see what I mean. Bail bonds, I've seen loads of them. And this is where we are going, Unfiltered. bookstore upstairs. It's super cute. If she wanted to join in,
I'll join.
I'd love to have one of these old bookshelves in my house with like stuff like this with books.
I know.
How nice would that be? Well, that was so lovely. That was such a nice coffee shop. So that was Unfiltered in Bartow, if you're ever in the area. And we've just been in those couple of cute shops there. There's some lovely things around here. So definitely paid a visit if you're in the area. My car is over here. It was parked in a 2-hour zone and I've been exactly 2 hours. So let's hope I haven't got a ticket. Good morning everybody and happy Friday. Hope everybody is okay. Hope everybody else is glad that it's Friday because I am. That alarm has killed me this week and I still don't feel great. I think I told you guys yesterday that I just feel a bit off. I don't know what it is. And I had a feeling that I would wake up this morning and I would feel a lot worse. But actually, I just feel the same as I did yesterday. I've got a bit of a sore throat, just feel a bit like lethargic, but I'm just going to push through because I haven't really had any plans this morning. It's already nearly lunchtime, but I just had editing to do, get the vlog uploaded for tomorrow, which is my usual jobs on a Friday morning. And I've put some washing in and just random things like that. I was going to wash my hair because my hair does need washing, but we're going to go to Hollywood Studios tonight. And I thought, you know what, I'm just going to leave it till tomorrow. I'm just going to put a cap on later on. But what I wanted to show you is look what was delivered this morning. My coffee sleeve. So I mentioned to you over the last few weeks that I was doing the Joffrey's coffee challenge. And it was, you had to get the little card and you had to then buy a coffee, and it was a specific coffee, and there was one in each of the 4 parks, and then also Disney Springs. So I completed it, but I only completed it about 3 days before the deadline. And then they ran out of coffee sleeves and I was like, oh, that's like so annoying because I didn't even like most of the coffees. And obviously because I drink them dairy free as well, they probably didn't taste as nice as what they should have tasted. But anyway, they asked for our name and address and they had like an iPad thing. And yeah, it came in the post this morning. So there we go. They followed through on their promise and they said, we will post you it when we get more made. And they did. So I'm happy about that. I mean, I'll probably never use it, but you know, it's just one of them things, isn't it? I'm going to put it in my bag actually, and then if I get a coffee tonight, I can put my coffee in it. I'm not going to take the camera tonight. I've already put a bit of Disney in this week's vlog, so I've decided to just go with the girls and just have fun. And also, this vlog is extremely long again. I don't know how I keep making these really long vlogs. You'll have to let me know in the comments, like let me know, do you prefer a longer vlog? I know people have said that in the past, but do you prefer me to just waffle on and you want a longer vlog? I really don't know. But anyway, I really, really plan to get back to the original style of vlogging once all of my visitors have gone. I have the next set arriving on Monday. It's Friday today. But then I want to get back to basics a little bit. Like I've got some DIY that I want to do, some decorating that I want to do. So once we've got visitors on Monday for a week, and then once they leave, I think 3 or 4 days later, Jason's daughter and her boyfriend turn up, and they're here for about 10 days, which takes us to like the first week of September. So once they've gone, I've got a couple of months of no visitors, not much going on. So I'm going to do some decorating, and I've got some furniture that I want to order. So we're gonna get back to basics. We're gonna do some more Florida house, Florida lifestyle, and then also the weather will be starting to cool down. So I'm hoping that on Jason's days off, we can get out for some more days out. We can explore some new places because I know that you guys all love seeing new places and for it not to be repetitive all the time. Anyway, I'm going to stop waffling on. I'm going to pop to Publix. I'm going to get a Publix sub for me lunch because I'm hungry. And I feel like when you feel a bit rubbish like I do today, you just need to eat. You just need to eat and be happy, don't you? So that's what I'm going to do. And I also need a few odd things. I'm back from Publix. I didn't get a pub sub because there was a big massive queue and they're dead slow in there. I know you can order online, but I just never get around to it. So there we go. But yeah, they're really slow in there. But it was lunchtime. In fact, Publix was really busy. Like I was thinking, why is there so many people in here? Usually my Publix isn't that busy. Anyway, so I didn't get a Publix sub, but I finally found the viral dip. I'll show you it. Find the bag that it's in. I've been seeing it all over TikTok and I thought I need to try that. It looks so good. Where is it? Hang on. Here it is. I found it. And every time I've gone into Publix, it's not there. And I'm thinking, oh, it's gone off the shelf again. And there's always like a couple of empty slots. It's in where they have all of their like chicken salads and things like that. Or I thought it was. So today I went in, looked for it again, not there. But then as I was right at the other end of the store, you know how they put things on like the end of the aisle? There it is on the end of one of the aisles. And it's the limited edition volcano roll dip. Oh, it looks so good. It's with sweet Thai chili and gochujang sauces, imitation crab meat, shredded carrots and green onions. It sounds delicious. So I'm going to try that for you now. So I thought, oh, I'm not going to get a Publix sub. I'm just going to have a bit of a picky lunch with the bits that I got. I also picked up a tuna mayo. That sounded quite nice. Celery, pickle, relish, red peppers and onions. So I picked that up as well. I thought I would have that just as like a tuna sandwich. I love it when you find a tuna salad, like a tuna sandwich like that, but it hasn't got sweet corn in it because I hate sweet corn. And so many people put sweet corn in their tuna. And I love a tuna sandwich, but I actually hate sweet corn. It's one of my real hate foods. I can't stand the smell of it. And yes, I can smell it in the tuna. And then I bought just random boring stuff, but I seen these. I got Zara these, the Stranger Things limited edition Chips Ahoy. So she'll be excited to see them because she loves Stranger Things and loves Chips Ahoy. I'm trying to look for the flavour. They just look like chocolate. It says limited edition chewy filled soft cookies, but I can't see where. Oh, there we go. Strawberry flavoured filling. So it looks like a chocolate cookie with strawberry filling. So I got those to try. And then I just got some fruit, some pasta, some bread, some plasters, some strawberries. That was it. And Zara's had these in her lunchbox this week, these Nature Valley s'mores bars. And she said they're amazing. That was her words. They're amazing. And they were on offer. They were buy one, get one free on offer. And I just needed tissues and I needed cotton pads as well, cotton wool. That was it. That's all I've bought. So let's try the volcano dip. Here we go. It's a massive tub though. That's the only thing. I mean, I'm not going to eat all this, am I? But it looks good. Big chunks of crab in it. It's spicy. Wow. Wow, that's spicy. It's good though. It's very good. But it is very spicy. So if you don't like spicy things, why did I not just put another mouthful in my mouth? I've noticed that before with Publix. They're not frightened to put spice in things. Like everybody talks about their hot honey chicken that you can get from the pre-made counter where they do the fresh food. And I've seen it on loads of people's vlogs and I thought, I'm going to try that. Looks really good. I couldn't eat it. It was way too spicy. It actually blew my head off. I was thinking, how can people eat that? And I like spicy things, but that was way too spicy. Anyway, that is very good. So if you're in Publix, give that a try. Good morning everybody and happy Saturday. Hope everybody is having a lovely weekend. I'm going to end this week's vlog because I know that it's very long, even though most of you guys say that you like a longer vlog. But yeah, I'm going to end the vlog anyway. We had a lovely night last night. We went to Hollywood Studios and we done what we went to accomplish. We went on Tower of Terror, Rock and Roller Coaster or Aerosmith, whatever you want to call it. And then we saw Fantasmic, which was really, really good. So it was nice to do those few things, nice to spend some time with the girls again. But before we went to Hollywood Studios, we met one of our followers, Chris, and he bought us a coffee in Disney Springs, and he also bought us a big bag of goodies. Now I have already put those goodies away because we came in last night and some of them needed to go in the fridge. But one thing he did bring me was some Warburton's tea cakes. Oh, I absolutely love these. I always buy them when I go to the UK. Even just the smell of them there, because I've already eaten one this morning. So the packet's open. So thank you, Chris. And he brought Zara some crisps. We got some biscuits. What else? Loads of lovely goodies. Or some Jaffa cakes. There's the Jaffa cakes in the fridge. And some dark chocolate digestives. So I'm well and truly stocked again. Well and truly. I'll never be thin. Never. Anyway, so like I say, I'm going to end this week's vlog and I will pick you guys up next week as usual. So I'll see you on Wednesday for shopping and I will see you on Saturday for the usual weekly vlog. I'll see you then.